What is going on, everybody? It's Edison Crux, and we are on top of the wonderful, world-famous Church of Cobble, which finally has a roof as of recently, which is looking spectacular. This is one of Hideyoshi's builds, and I gotta tell you, that guy knows how to build. That guy knows how to build. And we are back on the CruxCraft server. Hopefully we can channel a little bit of that awesome buildingness, because we got some work to do today, guys. We got some work to do. Oh, Shady's here. Says hi. How's it going, Shady? We have got some work to do. I'm starting earlier than normal today because I want to get a lot done today. I want this to be a really, really productive episode here. That's what I wanted. I want to get a bunch going on here. Because this has been a project that's been going for a while, and I keep saying, oh, I really need to just like have a time that I do like a marathon, where I just really, really go to town on it, really make it happen. What am I? What was that? That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Yeah, I'll drop that down to 10 chunks, a little better. Keep that performance up. Dream says, sweet, we're not alone anymore. Yep. So I really want to kind of make today, if at all possible, kids allowing, because I am up here watching kids while doing this. Kids allowing, I'd really like to spend a good deal of time working on this place and really making it happen. I'd like to spend like 2 hours working on this. That's kind of what I would like to see happen. Whether it will actually work out that way in the end, that's yet to be seen. But that's kind of what I'm aiming for here, is to spend like, let's call it 2 hours. She says, double episode? How long? Yeah, I'm hoping to be looking at like 2 hours of play here. Whether it ends up actually being that or not, depends on a couple of factors. If the kids start really having a rough time, namely Alex, he's been mostly good, but he hits a certain point in the day, in most days now, where like he's great most of the day, and then there's like at one point suddenly, usually later on, he just gets triggered, and then he's not having a good time. So that's very possible. That could be a thing. Should eat this last pork chop. I'm gonna do that for my next food. So one of the key things we're gonna need is this. So that's the thing, and also my computer is another variable, if it overheats or not. Now I've got my little standy thing over here. Oh, Shady's joined the game. Fantastic. Which allegedly it should help reduce the overheating, which is a big part of what my issue was before, was that it was overheating a lot. And that's why it was not going so well. All right. Get some stuff out here. I'm going to use dark oak. I have some paper in here too. I'm going to use dark oak for making bookshelves because I can get that a lot faster. Using regular oak is just kind of a waste. Okay. That's that. So yeah, getting these bookshelves are that's kind of one of the big things slowing things down here, slowing down progress, is bookshelves. So we're going to try to keep that cow cooker a-cooking and keep going at it. He says, I'm watching the stream. Awesome! Glad to see it. Glad to see it and hear it. All right. So you can kind of start to see this. I want to maybe not finish up this project, but I definitely want to get some progress on this project. And I want to get a lot of it. That's okay. I want to start. Let's just dive in and get going. The other thing is getting more of these jack-o'-lanterns is another one of the things that I kind of need resource gathering. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, I'm not going to waste. I'm not going to waste one of these. Now, unfortunately, at the moment, I don't have a Silk Touch axe. I have a Silk Touch pickaxe, which that does the job. It's not really that big a deal, so I'm not really concerned. Oh, Shock and Awe says, hey, all, how's it going, Shock? You are here in time for what should hopefully be a double-length episode. Hopefully. So this, I think what I'm going to do, because I have to cover these up. These. So, yeah, if I could just run this along there. I think I'm going to start filling this up here, though. Get this particular bookshelf nice and filled. Then we'll be looking good. We will be looking good. So, yeah, I want to make some progress today, sir. I want to make some progress, and that's going to mean lots of bookshelves. All of the bookshelves, and all the jack-o'-lanterns. I got a bunch of pumpkins in here. I got one jack-o'-lantern. Gonna have to probably make more torches before long at the rate I'm going. But that is okay. And, oh, thank you. And do I have any more carpet? I do. I have actually a decent amount of carpet. Splendid. So we're gonna lay down some more jack-o'-lantern paths to keep this place nicely lit up. We're going to keep this place as nicely lit as we can. Shotgun said, awesome. I had to drag myself out of bed at the right time then. Yes, you did, sir. Yes, you did. All right, so I think what I'm going to do is turn this row from here. That might look a little strange. I'll just see how it looks in actuality. Oh, there's a shady flying about. But I think... Oh, no. I wanted to do one less than that. Here we go. I think to here, with jack-o'-lanterns, I think, or rather, you're going to see it with the carpet. I think that's going to look nice. I might need to do something, having it not reach all the way over might not look as good as it does in my head. But that's an easy fix, so. I want, doesn't quite look right. But I wonder if I just made it kind of cornered like this, like. And then I could put one here. And, you know, I probably, if I really wanted to be conservative, that works. Yeah, that looks nice and rounded. I could probably, like, take out, like, if I really wanted to conserve on jack-o'-lanterns, which I don't really, but I could probably, like, take out a jack-o'-lantern on every alternating one, since it doesn't really need to be quite that lit up. But I'm not really that concerned. I've got a nice little pumpkin cooker that's doing the job. I got plenty of stuff. Hang on one second. Mr. Alex has a thirst. I'll be right back. I am back. Awesome. Oh, it's getting dark. Oh, man. But yeah, that actually is good. Because I can show you how this place should be pretty well lit up. I'll just risk it getting dark for a second here. Oh, or not. No big deal. But yeah, as you can see, this should light things up nicely. Even when it's dark, it lights up nice over here, which is what we ultimately need. So I'm going to have to figure out something for the elevated areas. Not going to be quite the same setup, obviously. Let's put down some along the front here. Now, how far ahead is this one? It's one block in between. Okay, cool. I'm not obviously going to perfectly mirror on the other sides, but you know, what if I did kind of a round carpet over here? That'd be kind of cool. Like something. Oh, no worries, Shady. No worries. Yeah, like something in this shape. It's kind of big. It's kind of big. And this, I might use that little conserving deal. Also, I don't think they can spawn on the carpet itself. So, honestly, I could probably just lay down carpet on here and just have a ring of jack-o'-lanterns. And that would do the job, I think. I think that would do the job, because I don't think any monsters can spawn on carpet. And even if they could, this spot will be light enough from the surrounding jack-o'-lanterns that it won't be a problem. And then just cover the whole thing. Not just the jack-o'-lanterns, but this middle area too. Just make it kind of a nice little... That looks beautiful. Beautiful floating carpet there. But just a nice little circular carpeted area in front of this little area. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice. There's not as many bookshelves right in this immediate area. I might make another one of these like multi-tiered bookshelves over here that kind of winds its way up. It kind of block off this wall though, and I want the walls visible because they look cool. They add depth and interesting, color, light and dark. And also, I have a bunch of glass here that I want to make into windows, which I can actually start that. Partially what I'm doing right now, just so you alls know, kind of what the game plan is I am partially waiting on. Whoa, that was graceful. I'm waiting on these guys because what I really need is the leather. That's what I'm really just in desperate need for is leather. So I'm letting those cows do their cooking, do their thing, all that stuff, so I can get all the books. I'm going to grab some more sugar, so I can get all the paper, and keep this a-going. Now, the other thing I could do is at some point I'm going to have to start doing a lot of villager breeding, because that's going to be the next step, is getting all of the different... That should be plenty of paper, I would think. I would think so. I'm going to pop all this in here, as well as the extra book and leather. I could actually make... I can make enough for one more bookshelf. Not that that's really that big a deal, but I got 2 leather, which will give me 3 books, which I can then turn into 1 bookshelf. Yeah. So let's just give that a home. DJ just got done eating a pizza croissant, so I'm here now. Oh, man, I can't top that. I can't top a pizza croissant. What are you talking about, man? I can't top that. Like, that's a tough act to follow right there. Like, oh, man, I had, like, a egg and cheese croissant earlier today, actually. We had, like, a breakfast for lunch kind of thing. And that was really good. I don't think I've ever had a pizza croissant, but... That sounds pretty spectacular. Okay. So what I think I'm going to do is lay out the locations for some more of these things, which means I'm going to need a lot of oak, both planks and everything. I'm going to need, I probably have more here. Yeah, I got plenty of the oak and all my little building blocks. And do like I did here, where I laid out where the bookshelves are going to go. And then figured out, okay, then as I'm getting the supplies, filling them in. But that way I can at least get kind of a draft of where I want this to go. So I want the walls to be open. I could use this corner as another point for like another bookshelf just like this at that corner. And that would actually look kind of cool. That might be the way to go here. So, like, let's just say here. Right? Nope. One more over. Because I can't have it, even though I could just extend this part down, then it would not be even with that. So, see, Shady says, time for me to give Joey the snowman his flowers. Aw. That's cute. Alright, actually I think this is too high, because this was only went to here on that one. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that works. That works. It's a little higher, which is fine. Actually, this one here can come down one now that I look at it a little closer. Shock says, okay, I have a question for those watching. As I don't know, many of you know, I've been putting out an XCOM Enemy Within Iron Man game every Monday, but this past Monday was the final episode. Anyone have any suggestions or requests on what to replace it with? That is a good question. That is a good question. I haven't actually played XCOM or any of those games. So for context of the series it was based on, I don't have a lot of context on that now. I know I was alternating because I'm using these stairs, alternating stairs, to kind of give a little bit of depth. Okay, and I think that actually helps a lot. Okay, so something to replace that with. Are you looking for something like ultra challenging, or what? I don't know. Like, I mean, first thing that jumps to my mind is oh! I think I see a bird. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? I thought I saw a shady flying around. My first thought that comes to mind, which shouldn't surprise anybody, is oh, you should do some Skyrim, because that's just always, or some Elder Scrolls game. I'm obviously a big fan of, but like do an Elder Scrolls modded. Like I know you do a bunch of Elder Scrolls mods. Like you should totally make that a thing that you do. You know, I mean, like why not, right? Right there. Should be in line. Okay, that kind of throws this little thing off, but I could just make that a little bit smaller, and it wouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, like, if you haven't played the Requiem mod, that's a fantastic challenge. You said Enemy Within Iron Man. So I'm thinking, is that some kind of, like, hard challenge? Because if you were looking for a hard challenge, dude, Requiem will mess you up in the most glorious way possible. Like, it's going to mess you up in such a beautiful way. Alright, and it alternates. So if that's there, here, then... Like, that's what I'd recommend, doing some kind of like a modded Skyrim playthrough. Because you just can't go wrong with a modded Skyrim playthrough. You know what I mean? He says, I almost forgot about Skyrim. I need to switch from Nexus Mod Manager over to Mod Organizer. But that's a serious contender. Yeah, I mean, that's what I would do. I mean, obviously that's what I'd do, because you know how much I love me some Skyrim. And I'm accidentally breaking things I'm not supposed to break here. But yeah, that's what I would do, for sure. DJ doesn't really have any suggestions. I'm honestly been trying to put together some stream stuff for Pokemon Red. Oh, cool. Cool. Streaming is a lot of fun. Like... You know, obviously you can do, there's live streaming and there's, pre-recorded stuff, and both very much have their pros and cons. But I've really come to like streaming as like my go-to form of YouTube stuff. It's for me, a lot of the games I play, like. Okay, Shock says, in Iron Man, you can't reload it. Auto-saves after any action. Death is permanent. Woof! Dude, you should totally try Requiem, dude. If you haven't. Even if you have, you should do Requiem. Because it will mess you up. It will mess you up bad. You will die all of the times. What was I saying? I was talking something about streaming. Oh, yeah. Like, for me personally, and I imagine a lot of people, like... For a pre-recorded video series, I don't really know what I can offer people, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not so good at any of the games I play that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm the best at this game, so I can really, yeah, this would be kind of a star shape here, or a, like, diamond shape, I guess, which is also cool. Diamonds are very Minecraft. Like, none of the games I play, I'm, like, so good at it that I feel like I can do a walkthrough on it. And, like, so I kind of am like, oh, geez, I don't really know what I can provide. Shay says, was there a new series of Castle Crashers? Yes, there is! And it's really fun. You gotta check it out. But, like... I don't really know what I can offer people, Like, my commentary is great. Oh, Yuki's here. Hi, Yuki. My commentary, I think, is good. But, I'm relying kind of solely on that. And because I'm not, like, I'm not like an expert gamer. If any of you have noticed this about me, that's really not what I'm known for, is expert gaming. So with that, it's like, what do I provide? What is it that I can provide the most with my videos? Um, um, and I think honestly, the thing that I give the most is my interaction, which is something I can do so much more. Shucks, that's part of the fun. With might not being that great at it. Yeah, exactly. Um, oh, cool. That was your first time beating the game, Iron Man or otherwise. What is XCOM? I've seen it. I don't really know anything about like what the game is though. And yeah, this will work. This will work. It sounds. I mean, I've seen it around, and I mean, it looks kind of cool, but I haven't really like. All I've seen is like the name and like I don't know. Isn't it like an alien or something? I don't really know much about this game, so I'm kind of blind on it. Um. Oh, Yuki says, "Don't worry, no one is an expert." Oh, thank you. Yeah, so like when trying to figure out what it is I really can provide, because that's really in any kind of business, in any kind of line of work, the question you want to be asking yourself is, what can you provide? What can you do to give the most value? And for me, the thing I can do, I think, to provide the most value, yeah, so I have a bookshelf, go here. The thing I can do to provide the most value is the interaction. Okay, it's turn-based tactical strategy game. Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. So the interaction with the fans, the interaction is the thing that I really feel that I can do the best. Oh, cool. Shady checked out Shock and Aw's channel and sub. That's fantastic. Kudos to you. Kudos to you for checking out a fellow YouTuber. I always love that. I like that. I really enjoy that. Like, I mean, okay, I was talking to my wife about it. So I was explaining how sometimes, like, this has to go higher. People will like, interact on someone's stream who also does YouTube, and I was like, yeah, it's like it can be a great way to market your own channel by getting involved and interacting on someone else's channel. But like, it can be done so wrong too. It can be done like so, like it can be really obnoxious if the person, if someone comes on and is just like, hey, check out my channel. That's lame. That's lame. But on the flip side, if you come in and like get involved and just participate, like honestly, Shock and Awe is a great example of what I'm talking about here. He shows up to my streams. He's here almost all the time. He's very active, engaged, and also doing his own thing. And I love when he's talking about his stuff too, because then for me it's fun because like I'm just talking shop with another person in the same career field as me, and it's cool for him because it gives you it lets my people know, hey, he does some stuff. Some people like Shady are gonna go check out what you do, and I think that's awesome. I think that's just fantastic stuff. I love that can happen. The nice thing on YouTube, the thing I really like about YouTube as a business, there's a lot that makes it not always the best business. There's a lot of stuff that's kind of rough about it. But one of the things I love about YouTube as a business is there's not really competition among the other people. Oh, Yuki did as well. Awesome! Awesome. Let's see if we can get everyone subbing over to Shock and Awe, check out his stuff. That'd be cool. Yeah, let's do it. Anyone who hasn't already, go check him out. But the thing I love about YouTube as a business is you're really, generally speaking, you're not competing with your fellow YouTubers. Like, I'm not losing, like if it was like a sales business where like I had a product to sell you and the viewers only had X amount of dollars and I want those dollars to come to me, then I would be in competition with other people, other YouTubers. And I mean, as much as that's okay, let's go see if our thing up here produced any bones. No, oh, not gonna fly. As much as that's okay too to have competition, it keeps you sharp. On YouTube, like, if any of my subscribers go and subscribe to someone else, if it's something that they like, um, I love being able to recommend channels to my viewers, you know, because they like it doesn't really lose anything out for me. It's not like you aren't going to watch what I do, but there is no way any one YouTuber can provide the amount of entertainment that the average viewer is going to want. Like, if you tune in and watch every single video I do, I can only entertain you for so long before like I can only output so much stuff, you know? So I love, for that reason, oh, I gotta put my steak in my hand. For that reason, being able to recommend other people's stuff, because it builds everyone up. My viewers win because they find more content that they can enjoy. I love this cake. And you know, the other YouTubers win because they get some exposure, and it's just, I think it's a great setup. I really do. I'm a big fan of that aspect of YouTube. The fact that I'm not in competition with other YouTubers. It's more of a cooperation. Depressed DJ subbed as well. Fantastic. That should be the theme of this stream, is giving Shock and Awe some exposure. It's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, you were there when we were doing Brawlhalla. That's awesome. I've been totally getting some of my other friends into Brawlhalla. Like, I haven't done another stream of it, but I've been playing it, and it's so much fun. One time after a Castle Crashers recording session, that group of people, we all got together and played some Brawlhalla, and it was a blast. It was a serious blast. I keep being itching to do another one of those streams, because it is a fun game. I think I'm gonna buy Nyx, the Reaper guy. I have just about enough money. He's expensive for in-game currency. That was me. We should do that again. Yes, absolutely. We should do that again. Absolutely. I've been really enjoying Brawlhalla. Thank you again, Shock. I'm pretty sure it was you who recommended it, but thank you again, because I've been really enjoying that game. Like, it tickles my fancy. It's exactly my style, you know? Benedict is here. Hello, Benedict. How's it going? Oh, Benedict, so you don't miss the memo. The theme of the day is, let's all go subscribe to Shock and Awe Gaming. That's everyone's homework for today. No, you don't actually have to if you don't want, but you should check them out. We were kind of chatting about that today. Yeah, and Yuki says, also, Edison, I've been a sub since you started playing Minecraft Pixelmon with Marriland. Wow, that does go back. That's awesome. That is awesome. Glad to have the people who've been here a long time, you know? I may not have always been as consistent on YouTube as I should be, but I have been on here quite a while, on and off. See, Shady has a channel, but doesn't really know what to talk about. You know, you can always just do gameplay videos, too. That's another great option, is just do gameplay stuff, you know? Doesn't always have to be talking about. Like, I don't know what the heck to talk about. I just hop on here and start derping around with people. DJ says, Brawlhalla is pretty fun. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's give some more wheat, some whole wheat for all those people who've been here a long time. Oh, man. You know what's ever really fun, guys? It's really fun. Okay, so I have a lot of videos. I haven't always been consistent on YouTube, but I have been on here a long time. Sometimes go back to my really old videos. They are embarrassing and, like, bad, and it's so funny. It's like, they're hilariously embarrassing and lame. Like, I love it. I can't watch them much, but I think back to them like, oh my gosh, it just hurts just seeing how, like, bad I was. Like, my commentary was kind of lame. Like, I had no clue. I didn't even know how to play Minecraft, really. Shade, that's what I do. I play Minecraft with my cousin. Awesome. Yeah, you can make a video on that. Oh, I think I saw Shady. And actually, hang on 1 second, folks. I just got to grab something super quick. Be right back. back I am. See, Shock says, I double check what I'm using, Edison. For overhauls, I have Skyry, Realistic Lighting Overhaul, Climate to Tamriel, Deadly Dragons, and Ultimate Dragons. Sendry says, I know what you mean. Hashtag Edison got a train. Yep. Yeah, sometimes if you really want a trip, go back and watch my old stuff. It is hilariously terrible. Hilariously terrible. Okay, let's... I think probably this actually is... Oh, look at that. It's perfect. 1 stack's worth. Nice. Yuki played Minecraft demo on my old laptop back in 2012. Woo! That does go back. That does go back. Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. What was I saying? I've been sub since Marriland, bro. Nice. Very nice. Long timers. Played using the arrow keys. Oh, wow. Not even the AWSD? Wow, that's ancient. You see, I didn't... Like, I played Minecraft back during, like, the Marriland Bro era, you know? But honestly, like, outside of doing videos, I didn't really play it much. It was kind of just when I was on YouTube, which I think it kind of shows that, like, I really didn't know what I was doing, you know? I really miss Marriland Bro. Yeah, me too. Me too. But it could really show that I did not actually know this game, and I was just kind of derping around. Like, now I'm finally getting to the point, I feel like, that I know the game a little bit better. I know the game a little bit better. I'm starting to get to the point I actually know. Now, the one thing I don't like here is this is kind of a confined area. I might make this... Yeah, that's too confined there. Let's cut it until to like here. Even though it's not going to match up with over there, I think this is actually more important that it does not get all crunchy over here. So I'm gonna... Yeah, and then I'll just cut these out. Whee! Yeah, very cool. Alrighty. Minecraft was originally a free game in 2009. I didn't know it was originally free. That's cool. I know it's been around for a long time now. Really long time. That's awesome, though. It's really cool. Shock says, I think most of us have that issue, Edison. Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. Back when Edison was a noob. Yep. I mean, in most games, that's still how I am, actually. In Minecraft, I feel like I'm finally starting to get an idea of what I'm doing in this game. I'm by no means a pro. Yeah, this is much roomier space. Very nice. Let's see here. Yuki says, what is up with Marriland's Minecraft channel? He hasn't uploaded for over 5 months. I don't really know. I don't actually keep in touch with him too much anymore these days, unfortunately. So I'm not quite sure what his plans are there for Minecraft. I think he still streams Minecraft, like a modded one. Shotgun says, yeah, I've been super sad that I never got it when I was just a school project and was DI. Yeah, it's come such a long way now. Because now it's like $30 or something. Which still, when you think about how much you get for that $30, like, Minecraft is such an amazing deal. Like, for $30, like, I bought this game, I don't know, like 5-7 years ago, a long time ago, right? Okay, what am I doing? I gotta figure out what I'm actually doing here. Stairs. I'm gonna use stairs and lay out another one of these rows here. Probably lining up with that. That would look nice. Yeah, so put another... Yeah, that will line up there, and this will look pretty good, I think. Yeah, something like that. I don't know exactly how tall. I think that's about... not quite. That's okay. Fix that in a minute. When you think about how much value you get, like, you pay $30 once, like, all that time ago, and look at how much new stuff gets added. Oh, Shady got Minecraft when it was $5. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so this would be that row. So I might just bookshelf, bookshelf, and that would mean that goes there. Okay, yeah, I think this is correct. No, it's not. I know it looks like I'm just like finicking over nothing, which is partially true, but I'm trying to keep it so that I have like a system and of like which direction these things alternate. And I'm trying to stick with that system as best as I can. Man, Minecraft's been around a long time. Shock and Awe, it would be the uninitiated one on the server for sure. Yeah, like it's been around forever, but like it's always getting new updates. And unlike most games these days that cost like $60 to begin with, and then you have to buy a DLC, right? Most of the time, when they make a new content, you have to buy that new content separately as a DLC, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, you know? I mean, you're getting something new. When you're getting something new, so I don't really feel like it's a problem, you know, that you pay for it, you know? Like, that's fine with me. I don't really have a gripe against that. But it just makes it that much more amazing. Oh, hi. Whee! Hi. It just makes it that much more impressive to me, how Minecraft, like, has still, to this day, keeps bringing out new content without charging anything more. That's really impressive to me. Hi. Oh, what is this? I got a hoe. Thank you. Ho, 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 and a Merry Christmas. Yuki says, when it comes to Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, I am no noob. I beat both games 100% for main quests and side quests. Nice! That's awesome. I remember doing a 100% Majora's Mask walkthrough video series. And that, even though that series, no one watches it. Like, most of the things after, like, the first couple episodes, those got, like, 10 views each, other than like the temples or whatever. So like it's like a really not popular series, my Majora's Mask 3D Let's Play, or 100% walkthrough. Not just a Let's Play, it's a proper walkthrough. But like no one watches it, like no one got into it. But it was still so much fun for me to do because I really Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game. So I really enjoyed getting a chance to do that, which is awesome. Speaking of Zelda games, man, I've got all the hype going for just clear my inventory. Cool. I've got all the hype right now for can I get up here? I can't do it. All right, let's just put an obviously placeholder block. Fave games for eternity, says Yuki. I do not blame you, man. I do not blame you. And this needs to go up one higher. It's ironic because it's actually using part of that, which is kind of neat that it can work into it like that. Yuki says, I would have watched. Hey, they're still up if you ever looking for something fun to watch. They're not like still actively being put out because I finished it, but I enjoyed making it. And that's what the main thing was that it was really fun for me to do. And that really should be the biggest determining factor on if you do something or not, you know? Is it going to be fun? Is it going to be fun are you going to enjoy making it? Because, you know, YouTube, even though it's a business, it's also an art. And if you can't bring passion to it, it's going to show in the quality. Whee! All right. Very nice. Hang on 1 second. Seems like Alex may need something. Hang on a moment. maybe running into some background screaming. Alex is starting to fall apart just a little bit. So hopefully he can keep it together. If not, well, if not, then he'll just have to deal with it, I suppose. There's only really not much I can do when he gets like this. Let's see. Oh, Shotgun's favorite games as a kid was Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong's Quest. That was fun too, yeah. Let's see. I just like the way DK was laid out and presented completion visually without really using a number percent. Yeah, that's cool. Yuki also had Majora's Mask 3D and 3DS Plus Ocarina of Time 3D. Nice, very nice. Yeah, I really enjoyed the one Majora's Mask for the 3DS. I don't have the Ocarina of Time. I really should get that though, because I really enjoyed like how they updated it for Majora's Mask. Like they made it graphically look nice. They added really minor tweaks to the game, like not much, but like using the gyroscope for aiming, that's really handy. But otherwise, they didn't mess with the game too much. They kept it pretty much what it was, which is nice. Oh, Shakanos has also never seen a game where beating and collecting everything was almost mocked by the game itself. When you got everything it said, you're at 104%. That's funny. That's funny. The Prestige says, I recently played a game called Spooky's House of Jump Scares. It's been 4 days and I'm still terrified. Woof. That sounds fun. And scary, but fun. Okay. So, this will probably... I probably should extend this out one, because then this bookshelf can keep leading up into that. See, Shakanos says, how exactly does the 3D even work for that? Do you need to walk around with the special goggles on? No, actually, on the 3DS, they have a really weird way that they can, like, it's 3D without having to do anything, like, any goggles or anything. All right, I think this is enough for now. I want to kind of finish this area off before I work on this upper loft area. Up here, I know there's going to be some things like an enchantment area, why do I not missing a random cobble? There's gonna be like an enchantment area as well as anvils, obviously, for all those books we're gonna need. I really like how this looks with the floor design. It almost looks like, because it matches the thing. So there's like a ring of the dark oak around there. Actually, that looks really pleasing there. But yeah, it's really the 3DS 3D system part is really kind of strange, but it kind of works. Like, honestly, most people play with the 3D part turned off, but it's there if you need it, you know? These guys, still little babies. Little babies. Which is not what we need. We need them grown up so I can slaughter them. Grown up to slaughter. So, what is next on the agenda here? I guess I could take a break from that. The main thing I'm trying to do is have those guys grow. And I don't think I'm far enough away that like it'll curb their growth. I should still be close enough. So I think I'm going to put some paper away and switch gears a little to raising the walls a little bit. I need more of my dark oak. I know I have plenty. And more cobble. There's not actually a lot of cobble. It's a lot of smooth stone. Guess we're going to have to cobble this stack up here, huh? All right. Let's do that. Here is my my fortune one. Let's turn the smooth stone into cobble. Cobble it up. Shock said, that's pretty cool. Then I haven't actually booted my 3DS emulator yet. If it's just an optical thing, the PC should be able to emulate it okay-ish. I don't think it'll work on an emulator. I could be wrong, but I think it has something to do with the screen. I don't really know exactly how it works, honestly. It's wacky. It's really wacky, but it looks pretty cool. Yuki says, Ocarina of Time 3D I got for $17.95 plus tax at a place in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Place is called Game Exchange. Yeah, it's like really cheap. Like I saw that you can get it for $20 here just as a normal price. Like that's really cool. Yuki's other favorite M64 game is Super Mario 64. That's cool. That's another good one. Okay. Oh, cool. Shakana is saying, Sendream, have you checked out RoboCraft on Steam? You build your own combat vehicles brick by brick. I think I've seen that. That looks kind of cool. All right. Much better. So now we have more cobble to work with, and I'm also going to grab some of this glass. And I'm getting all the clutter. All right, I can put my fortune pick away. Put that there. Very quickly, my inventory is cluttering up again. That's kind of how this goes, though. Okay. Let's hop over here. And get to getting, huh? Oh, that's not how we do this. Let's see. Benedict says, as a 10 to 15-year-old, the first Link game I ever played is Twilight Princess HD. Never beat it, and it wasn't mine. Also, played a Link game for the DS. Never beat it, wasn't mine. Yeah. Okay, guys. Confession time. I've actually never played more than, like, a little bit of Twilight Princess. And I really don't understand why I've never played more of Twilight Princess. Like, if I were to imagine, like, if I were to, like, draft up a concept for, like, the perfect Zelda game for me. Like, not necessarily the perfect Zelda game, period. But perfect Zelda game for my tastes. It would pretty much sound about, like, what Twilight Princess sounds like. Like, werewolves and stuff. Like, why am I not all over this? You know? Alright, now I probably should start thinking about where I want to put the windows here. I feel like at this elevation is actually a good spot to start putting them. Right? That would make sense. Can I get back up from here? I think so. Yeah. So, like, have there. What have I done? So, like, start putting glass panes there as placeholders. Yeah, that'd be good. Oh, howdy! Wow, you got a horse and everything. A horse, of course. Yeah, so let's do this. Yeah, these. Okay, let's just go through. Pop a layer of cobble. Let's see. Prestige says, gasp! I love Twilight Princess. I know. I've really got to get on that. Somebody says, well, Edison, you've played Twilight Princess more than I have. Oh, yeah? Like I say, I've heard great things. What even is this? So some kind of bone block hidden in here? What literally even was that? I don't even know. I must have put like a slab in there just so that it, I don't even know what that was. I probably put a slab in so nothing would spawn. But weird. Let's see. Because DeviantArt spammed you with too much link furry. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, I gotta get on that because it looks really fun. It looks really my style, you know? Okay, let's. Yeah, this is gonna be a good spot for the windows, I think. I want to have them just as you can probably kind of see what I'm doing. I'm gonna have like rows of tall windows that run along here. Wait, what am I doing? That's not supposed to be cobble. Like tall windows that intersperse with this. I think it's gonna look really nice, to be honest. I should really get into using stained glass for windows. I never really get into that. Like I've never really done much in the way of stained glass windows. But I really should, because they'd be pretty awesome. Let's see. Benedict says, the Link game I want to own badly is A Link Between Worlds. Looks pretty cool. It does look pretty cool. I gotta agree with you. Alright, so this is actually not the same height. If I want to keep it consistent, which I think for the most part I do. Of course, that's pretty tall. Let's see. Shay says, are there any tasks you can assign me? Not that I know of. I mean, always oak wood is useful, but pretty much whatever you want to be going. I'm mostly I'm just waiting on the cow cooker, which I can take care of that. Oh, Yuki says I'm unable to play Twilight Princess for one, no Wii, GameCube, or Wii U. Oh man, that's kind of where I am with most games now too. Is like I don't really have any of the consoles for most of this stuff. DJ says stained glass adds a nice touch to glass. Yeah, I really should do that. I might later go and replace it all, but right now I just want to get it moving. Yeah, like I don't know. I might need to lower where the glass is here because from the inside that just looks too tall. Over here, however, it would look pretty short. But, like, say we did here. And this is the tallest point as far as, like, where the outside is. This is the tallest point of it. I feel like that would look fine. Yeah, from up here, it's like, okay, cool, glass is there. But keep it at this height throughout. I think that would look nice. Let's give that a try. I think that will be a bit of a better look. See, Breath of the Wild is rated E10. Ooh, isn't that because haven't they otherwise been E? Or is that? Yeah, I think that's a higher rating, isn't it? Which is quite interesting. Let's see here. What? Shock and Awe just said, "What's Breath of the Wild?" Excuse me, what? Shock! You shock me by not knowing what Breath of the Wild is. It looks amazing. I don't know if it sounds like you're not as big into the Zelda games, but seriously, look up the trailer for Breath of the Wild because it is really good. Like Zelda's never had a trailer for a game that looks that good. That is like they really. I don't know if the game's gonna be fantastic. It probably will be, but man, do they know how to put on a trailer. Let's see. Shock says, I think E10 is a European scale. Oh, Zelda's now T. Yeah, I could see that. Honestly, like, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask probably should not have been, for general young audiences. Like, there's some creepy stuff in there. Yeah. There's some creepy stuff, for sure. Shock says, I haven't picked up a Nintendo console since the Wii made me want to chug bleach. That's a very brutal way of describing it. Yeah, I haven't really been into many of the Nintendo consoles. I really wanted to like the Switch. But it let me down. Like, maybe it still has time, but I thought Nintendo was finally getting over its gimmicky phase, but no, they're not at all. Sam June said, "Final boss give you nightmares." Which one? The one of Ocarina of Time, or the one from Majora's Mask? Either one, I think, is pretty nightmare-inducing, to be honest. See, next Legend of Zelda title will be for Wii U and Switch. Breath of the Wild probably should be T-rated. Yeah, I could see that for sure. But, like, I really wanted to like the Switch. I wanted that to be the Nintendo console that got me back into Nintendo consoles. I really did. And when they said, yeah, Shady has a Wii U and it just doesn't cut it. Yeah, like, when they announced the Switch, I had really high hopes. Because I'm like, okay, they're still doing a gimmick. It's a handheld console hybrid. Oh, Majora's Mask. Oh my gosh, the music in particular in that last fight is chilling. Like, I love the final fights in Majora's Mask. It is just chilling. I love it. But Ganon in Ocarina of Time also I could easily see where you could have meant that, because that's also pretty terrifying. Oh, Shadow Knight's here. It says, hey man, just thought I'd stop by and say hi. I also think my computer can handle Minecraft. Oh, cool. Very cool. But like when I saw that they're doing it as like a, handheld console hybrid, I'm like, okay, that's a gimmick. But it's an actually useful one. Like that actually could be the average gamer, their actual audience could benefit from that gimmick, as opposed to like, motion controls that most games don't use. Most real like good games don't really care about stuff like motion controls. Like a small handful will, but beyond that, not really. Um, so it's just not really something that like most need. But like and like that stinking um that stinking I don't even know what you call that weird controller thing on the Wii U. You know what I'm talking about. Bonk. You know what I'm talking about, that thing. Like, who wanted that? No one wanted that. And that's the thing, like, um, like, that's the thing that gets me is, like, they keep giving us stuff we don't want. Now, handheld console hybrid, I thought, okay, that makes sense. Nintendo's always done really good with the handheld consoles. That's, like, the one area they're doing really well there in the console area. And I have a tablet that is about the same size as the Switch, and it's fantastic for gaming. It's a great size. It's not so big that it's like unyieldy, but it's big enough that you can get a really beautiful display. So I saw that, I'm like, oh, that's like my tablet. That's awesome. Like playing Minecraft Pocket Edition on that tablet is great. But like, I was thinking, okay, that's something, but then they started talking about this controller and how it's all motion controls. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? And like this advanced HD rumble, which is like, okay, whatever, like it's not that big a deal. But then like, I don't know, man. It feels like they're just not paying attention to what the people actually want. Like, I don't really want any more motion controls. Like, they've tried. It was a good try, guys. It was a good effort. It was a good run. But, like, it's not that needed. And it would be one thing if it was just there and like, okay, whatever. But that controller, that flippin' controller is crazy expensive. Like, if you want to get one of those or replace one of those, it's like nuts how expensive those things are. It's like $80 for that controller, and it's only that way for these features that no one actually wants. Like, that's silly to me. That's just silly to me. Benedict says, I really don't like the paid internet stuff. Yeah. Like, okay, I don't mind paid internet. Like, if it means better internet, the best Nintendo games, like the best like multiplayer ones, really require good internet, like fast, twitchy internet. Like for Pokemon, it doesn't really matter because it's turn-based, but for like things like Smash Bros or whatever, like things like Splatoon, Mario Kart, those things require Twitch, reaction time, and every fraction of a second really makes a difference in gameplay. And like, if they do a paid internet stuff, it's not that expensive really. And if it helps them have better quality online play, I'm all for that. I can totally get behind that. I don't mind paying a little bit for the online play aspect of it. Okay, I'm thinking I could keep it consistent at this height, or I could have the windows get taller going down here. Because I feel like if it stayed up there, the windows would be like way up high over here, which might look kind of weird. Benedict says, I don't like paying to play online. Basically, the game price is to pay for the local multiplayer and single player stuff. I don't think they should do that. I don't support that. Yeah, I could see that. Like, I personally think it's totally fine, but yeah, I think dropping this down to match, to always have like one block of cobble, yeah, that'd look nice. I don't personally mind that because I think it could allow them to provide a better experience, but I can see why that could bug people. But that's also what the other consoles do. and that's what that's what the competition is doing, and I could see them trying to play in that market. See, Shakana says, paid online has a massive issue since Sony and Microsoft started doing it. You're not even paying for their service. You're paying them to use your internet connection. Well, that's not entirely true, though, because the thing is, running a multiplayer server is expensive on their part, or at least to make all the magic that it takes to actually make that happen. Like, someone does have to pay for that to maintain those servers. So that's not entirely true. Like, if it was just you're connecting to another player's local computer and that computer is what's functioning as the I don't really know what to do here. I guess leave it as cobble? I'm not quite sure how to work this part. Like, if you were just using like in Minecraft, if you don't have realms, you can connect directly to someone else's computer and use that to multiplayer. Oh no, what have I done? But it actually takes a pretty strong computer to do that. And it can lag quite a bit. So it is a service, and I don't mind paying for a service. Of all the things to complain about in with the Switch, that's actually not on my list. That's one of the ones that I'm like, okay, I can live with that. Let's see. I was just happy it took Microsoft 2 years to realize to give a credit card just to get their online connectivity. Yeah, I don't know. Like I say, I personally think paid online is okay. If it means better online service, then that's fine. Because it is expensive to run online servers and to get good online play. That does cost them money. So I can see that being justified. Maybe I don't always like it, but I can live with it. It's not the end of the world, that's for sure. Let's see. Yeah, try to keep it PG, Shock. I know you're used to your channel where a little bit looser on the language, which is fine, so totally fine. But keep in mind, my son watches these videos and reads the chat. but yeah, no, I can understand why people would get freaked out or upset by that. Not freaked out's not quite the word. Like I say, to me, I personally see it as a step in the right direction of them actually, hopefully being the key word here, being able to maintain better quality on their online service. Oh, you know what? That would look cool with those as windows. I thought it wouldn't matter, but I guess it does, actually. So I'm going to cut these down. Like, I can see both sides of that. Like I say, to me, it doesn't bother me, but it's not, it could be a problem. Oh, Shock says, if they could match Blizzard's quality, then that's okay, but they don't. Well, that's true. Shock says, oh no, I didn't know your son could read the chat. Oh yeah, oh he does. He certainly does. One of the reasons why I keep things PG. Not that he's never seen or heard a swear word before. But not that he's never seen or heard a swear word by any one stretch of the imagination. He certainly heard his share, because that's just kind of, let's be honest, it's kind of the world we live in. It's actually kind of cute. He's at the point where it's like he feels like it's kind of funny when he catches like YouTubers swearing, and he's real good about it. He's super respectful. But he's super respectful, but it's I find it kind of funny. Shock says, I paid monthly for WoW for a decade, but the quality was there. I can see that. And DJ, paying for online triggers me a tad bit. Interesting. I didn't. This is actually surprising to me, because I didn't realize that was as big of a trigger. I'm on our porch, and we had to scare it away. Oh, jeez. I didn't actually realize. This is actually quite interesting to me. I didn't realize that as many people had quite that big of issue with paid online. So this is actually kind of interesting to me. Kind of fascinating. I'm going to remove this, because that's the floor level there. This should look really cool from the inside. Even if it means that there's, we'll see, like, the walls from the outside here. But we can make that look nice. We can make it work. So it's quite fascinating to me to see that. That's quite a thing. Let's see. Shadow Knight's wondering if I'm bothered by it. I'm not personally. Like, honestly, swearing doesn't bother me personally. Like, at all. I really don't mind it. Honestly, when I'm among the right company, I swear, you know, I certainly am not like morally opposed to it by any means. I just typically, to keep my videos a little bit more appropriate for a wider audience, I can easily, like, keeping my language more PG, I can easily do, and it doesn't really, like, I don't typically need to use swear words to talk. So I just kind of, like, okay, it's not really a big deal to me either way, so I may as well be a little bit more family friendly since it doesn't really matter too much to me. So I feel that makes a big thing. Let's see, Shock says, Edison, I think a large portion of the rage is let me just move this so I can read this. Big part of the portion of the rage is caused, in fact, we're all from a generation where all games came with local multiplayer or LAN as the standard. That is true. That is true. I can see that. But also, I mean, a lot of good has come from the ability to have really good online multiplayer. Like, a lot of good has come from that couldn't really go with having to do, or if it was like all just LAN kind of stuff, because most people's computers or consoles couldn't really handle the I should you a comment. Oh yeah, a comment. Had to scare it away. Oh yeah, a mink. Oof, I don't know if I had to deal with any of those. I don't know. It's interesting, but like, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff about Nintendo that I'm just kind of, I have kind of a bad taste in my mouth. Honestly, and this is something I wasn't planning on like mentioning this just in a casual stream, but honestly, I am kind of starting to lean my channel like a bit more away from doing as much Nintendo stuff. Like, oh, hi! Oh, geez, thank you. Glass! Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Like, I am kind of leaning away from doing as much Nintendo stuff. Like, just for a lot of reasons, you know? Like for the 3DS stuff, right? Like, say you want to do a 3DS game. The only way to do that is to get these 3DS capture device thing that's, like, really hard to get. And, like, I've got one because one of my fans is amazing and donated it to me. And I tell you, I've got like the best fan base. Seriously, all of you guys are amazing. In whatever big or small way you help, trust me, it helps, and I really appreciate it. So because of you guys, I'm able to have that. But like, if it breaks, it's like really hard to replace one of those things. And Nintendo, as far as any company, Nintendo's like the one that does not want you doing YouTube stuff, you know? Let's see. We already had good online multiplayer. BNet was amazing. My laptop in high school could host 6 to 8 players in local game. Now you acquire internet connectivity to even play solo player. Yeah, that is kind of annoying. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of give and take when it comes to the online multiplayer stuff. Like, you definitely have some valid points. Definitely have some valid points there, Shock, for sure. Definitely do. I think I'm seeing it from a different kind of point of view. But yeah, there's a lot of pros, but there's a lot of cons for sure. But I feel like overall, if you just look at online play as a whole right now, I do think it's actually gotten pretty good. And I think it's actually in a decent direction. Not all of it. It's not all equal, obviously. But I think a lot of the benefits, to me at least, outweigh the drawbacks. Even if for good online play, that means paying a small fee, all things said and done. If it's something I'm going to enjoy, I don't mind that too much. But that's just me. I can totally see the other side of that, too. Shock says, yeah, you need a capture device or an emulator. Then if you're monetized, Nintendo takes a cut of the revenue. And if they just decide they don't like what you're streaming, they'll shut you down. Yeah, they really are when it comes to their fan base. I know, their fan base, that's the thing. Okay, you guys ready? We're kind of getting real in this stream. Like I don't know why it is, but I think this stream, like we're just getting real. Like this is real talk right here. Like we're not just like, oh yeah, let's just build stuff. No, we're getting down and gritty. Gloves are off, man. We are getting down to the real stuff. But you want my real talk? Honestly, Nintendo is a company that really does not like their fans. That's just, let's call it like it is here. They really don't like their fan base. Or they certainly don't listen to their fan base. Like, they do so much that's just actively not acknowledging them or listening to them or liking them. Like, as a fan of their stuff, I feel like they don't really have my interest at heart. Like, as a fan or as a content creator, but even just as a fan, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm definitely leaning in the direction of doing less. Like, you'll notice I've, Animal Crossing, I'm weaning myself away from that series. Let's see. The Press DJ says, hashtag the realism stream. Let's see. Shotgun says, Edison, how much of where our opinions divide for online multiplayer do you think comes from the games we played from 99 to 05? Oh, I bet you all of it. I bet you that is a huge part of it. Yeah, absolutely. I think it probably has everything to do with what games we played. Yeah. You're probably very right there. Probably very. But isn't it kind of fun seeing how people's opinions different? Let's see. Shady also says, I'm not much a fan of the Switch or the Wii U. Yeah. Shadow Knight says claps. I think you. I have been waiting to say that, but every time I want to say that a psycho Nintendo fan says it's not true. One of my best buddies is an absolute Nintendo fanboy. He once told me that he would buy, even if Nintendo made like a system that was absolute trash, he was gonna buy it. Like, he's hook, line, and sinker, and he knows it about himself. He totally knows it about himself. It's not, he knows that he'll buy anything they do. He's got all the amiibos and everything. But even he is really sick of Nintendo. Like, he's still gonna buy their stuff, but he really doesn't feel that he really doesn't agree with them in a lot of ways, Oh, hey, Shady. So, like, but yeah, like, that's one of the reasons. I'm seizuring out here, guys. What's going on? Okay. You know what? I don't know if... I really don't know what was happening there. So I'm going to use the power of cheats to get me out of it. Because I don't know what that was. I really don't know what that was just there. But look at this with the windows in place. This is actually looking really nice. This is looking really nice. But, like, that's one of the reasons why I said I'm going to be putting an end to Animal Crossing. And honestly, okay, I was not planning on announcing this here. I was planning on a little closer time making a more proper announcement kind of video thing. But when Pokemon Moon finishes up, I'm going to be taking a break from Pokemon too. Like, not necessarily I'll never do another Pokemon, but I need a break, man. Like, Pokemon's just, I'm not that good at it, and it's not like my game, Like, I like Pokemon okay. Shady says, those plushy things are a way to get the company money. Yeah, they really are. But, like, I just need I seriously need a break from Pokemon. Like, I enjoy Pokemon just fine, but I really need a break. And I'm going to take it after. Once Moon is done, I'm not going to immediately be starting up another Nuzlocke or Wedlock or anything. Partially because I just really am kind of needing a break from Pokemon, because I've been playing a lot of it, and it's not, like, my favorite game series. Like, I enjoy it, but it's never... Part of my charm is that I'm not that great at it. And that's always been kind of part of my charm, is that I'm don't know what I'm doing. But doing too much of that, I'm kind of at a burnout with Pokemon. But that, and also combined with just Shady's stuck under the seaside bridge. Oh no. That's not good. Hold on. You know what? We must be having some kind of issues. Let's see. Hi. I don't know why that's going on here, but we must be having some kind of a server issue because we both were getting stuck on random things. Benedict says, I really don't like when Nintendo has done to... Oh, sure. Anytime, Shady. I really don't like when Nintendo has done to the Paper Mario series and Mario Party series. I lost all hope on those series. Depressy says, also, completely off topic, my Memikip plushie cost me $15. Yeah, that's not entirely off topic. But yeah, like, between everything that Nintendo's been doing with just their overall... I think the word I heard that really sums up Nintendo is tone deaf. They just are tone deaf to what their fans actually want. And that's really a problem to me. And if it was that alone, if it was the fact that I don't like the fact the Switch is doing some of the stuff it's doing, if it was that alone, it wouldn't be a big deal. If it was any one or even two of the things with me about Nintendo right now, I could deal with it. And like the copyright thing, that's annoying. It doesn't really affect me personally, at least it hasn't yet, because I'm partnered through Curse, and they're usually pretty good about maintaining that kind of stuff. So it's not usually gonna be a problem for me. But it doesn't mean that it's not a problem just because it doesn't directly affect me. Mudkip equals Memikip. Memekip. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. Awesome. I was like, what's a Memikip? Is that some kind of... Was that one of those newfangled Pokemon? But yeah. That Memekip. That makes sense now. But yeah, that's kind of why I'm thinking I need a break from Pokemon for a little while. Too much of all that stuff, and with Nintendo's kind of... just meh-ness. I don't know. I'm eager to be moving in the direction of how does this... I messed up somewhere, guys. I messed up. There's supposed to be a nice smooth transition up here. Oh well. I have to work on that. I have to fix that sometime. But just between all of that, it's just like, you know what? No. I'm gonna distance myself from Nintendo for a little while. You know, maybe not forever. Maybe I might start doing stuff again of Nintendo games. But I think it's just a better bet for me to start doing stuff that's non-Nintendo related, you know? Which is unfortunate, because there's a lot of great games that does mean I'll kind of be steering clear of, you know? But I think overall it's, at least right now, I think it's a good call. Yeah. Oh, this is looking really... as a side note, taking a step back from our realism, our very real talk here, this place is looking pretty boss. Look at this, man. The windows add a ton to liven this place up. Having another one of these bookshelves in place also adds a ton. Like, this place is looking boss, dude. DJ says, man, this stream is going in a deep direction. It's like Kingdom Hearts deep dive. Shady says, hashtag bash Nintendo stream. That's pretty much what this is, man. Pretty much what this is. All right. We probably had enough bashing Nintendo for now. But as fun, I mean, as meaningful as it is. But yeah, this is looking really good. This is looking great. What do you guys think? Is this looking? Am I onto something here? I think I might be onto something. Let's go. Did I get that one? I feel like the server might be struggling here. But let's cruise on over here. I bet you I'm gonna hit that thing again. Signpost? No. Every other time when I've been jumping like that, I end up hitting that spot right there. Alright, good. They're grown. Can murder them. I'm a cruel person. But I just need me some leather. Alright. Let's get this going. Windows, Shady says, the windows make the place look 100% or 100. Yeah. Yeah, I think the windows really bring it to life. They'll also keep it lighter in there too, which is nice. Why, thank you. Why, thank you, Shakana. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that could very well be one of my best looking builds yet. Like, just as far as, like, overall aesthetics, that could be one of the best looking ones yet, which is really cool. I feel like I am gradually getting better at this game the more I'm playing it, which is good. This has been one of the biggest just individual builds I've done yet, so I mean, I'm glad that I'm liking how it turns out, because it's sure been taking a long time to work on it. Alright. Hi, Alex. Alright. Grab some more leather. Shock says, Edison, don't you know that leather is harvested from animals by burning them alive? Well, of course. Shady just randomly teleported onto the villager roof. That's weird. Hang on 1 second, folks. Gotta get a thing for Mr. Alex. 1 sec. Alrighty. See, the Prestige says, yeah, the library is lit. 10 out of 10. Fantastic. Glad you guys are liking it. Got some more leather. That's the biggest bottleneck right now, is just getting leather. Let me clean out my inventory just a touch here. Don't think I'm going to need this glass as much. I don't know why I have pumpkin seeds on me. Oh, I know why. Because I probably broke... Yeah, I wonder why this was dirt over here. So I think I must have accidentally, when I was spazzing out, must have broken that pumpkin plant there. Shock says, Alex, we're joking. You don't actually have to burn them alive. Don't try that. Don't try it. Don't try this at home, kids, please. Benedict says, where's Matthew at? He is up in his room at the moment, last I heard at least. Is it dark? I mean, it's obviously dark, but I think it's not night. He's been... call it man caving when he's up there doing a whole bunch of video gaming. At last I saw he was playing Banjo-Kazooie, which is definitely up there as his probably one of I think that's right now his favorite game. I think that's the favorite of the moment. He used to really be into to what's it called? Why do I have spruce on me? I better get rid of that. I'm gonna accidentally end up making putting spruce where something else is supposed to go at that rate. All right. Yeah, I probably picked it up if it was in like here or something. Okay, I got 8 more bookshelves. Let's lay these down. Chaos is here. How's it going, Chaos? Kazooie or Tooie? He loves them both. He plays them both. He's actually getting really good. He's better than me at those. Yeah, he plays both of those, and he loves them. He absolutely loves them. That and Mystical Ninja starring Goemon are like his favorite games. The Banjo-Kazooie game, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, and Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. He's got, okay, for his systems, I feel like I've succeeded as a father, because for the systems he has a Nintendo 3DS, and he has a Nintendo 64 of all the... That's what he wanted. He wanted an N64 so he could play Mystical Ninja at the time is what it was. Hang on 1 more second again, folks. Whew, all right, I needed a drink. Been streaming for a while now. It's been, well, you know, I've been live for almost an hour and a half now. That's pretty good. Okay, I said a bad day. Oh, that's no good. I'm sorry, man. Shock and Awe says, I loved Kazooie. I did beat that whole game. Is he using Notepad to keep track of all the clues for his playthrough and reaches the board game? I don't think so, no. He mostly, like, his favorite way of playing games is he watches, he finds a YouTuber, and if it's a YouTuber that he really likes, he'll watch them and, like, play along exactly how they, and he'll do that, like, a million times. Like, he'll just play through the whole game, beat it 100% just like the video, then repeat and do it again. And he, like, gets very fixated on it, and he gets really good. Like, he's really good at those games. Because he gets a lot of practice at it. Okay, so I'm trying to think what my next step should be. The big bottleneck here is in getting the leather for the bookshelves. That's the big bottleneck. I could probably start figuring out a nice area for enchanting. That'll look nice. Probably up here is going to be an enchanting area. This corner here would probably be a good spot for it, honestly. A nice enchanting area. DJ says, my Pokemon Crystal and Red series are actually my first Nuzlocke. Hopefully they aren't too hard. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. And Shady says that as far as consoles, I have a PS4 and 2DS. Cool. 2DS is a great option. That's a great, like, a more affordable version of the console. I think it's a good idea. All right, you know what would look good? You know what would look good is carpet walking in here, but like at an angle, like it is, you know? Let's see. Shock and Awe says, if he hasn't finished Banjo-Kazooie, I would suggest use a piece of paper to write down the clues. They change between 4 to 5 different answers each game. Yeah, like the ones that Grunty's sister tell you, right? Those clues? Cause yeah, that would be smart. Yeah, I don't know if he does that. But yeah, he loves them. He has fun. Okay, so I'm thinking, how do I want to do this? Actually, I don't actually have to take out all of the floor. I just have to take out enough for lighting some of it. So, like, I could do... Hi. Oh, chicken! Chicken! Thanks, buddy! Thanks, buddy! But, like, if I plop down these guys... and then start putting carpet... down. Like, I don't have to put it everywhere that the carpet's gonna go. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. Sneaky, sneaky. Yeah, okay, so I think having it kind of extend out like this would look kind of nice. Those are the ones, yeah. I don't actually have a lot of systems, to be honest. I'm gonna take out... Oh, more chicken! It's raining chicken! Let's see. Probably this path could lead out here. Now, I'm probably going to need more carpet at this rate, actually. But, yeah, I'm going to take out every other one. I'm going to take the oak ones because, well, it's harder to find good oak these days. But replace every other one of those with a jack-o'-lantern. Still keep things perfectly lit. Oh, ow! Ow! Oh, ow! Alright, I did the menu open. Okay, cool. And now, yeah, something like, yeah, that looks good. And then just bing, 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 bing. That looks nice. That looks nice. Yeah, maybe do a similar thing heading over here. I don't want to actually have it connect to this carpet, because I kind of like that being like a circular carpet. Chaos says, Edison has meat in one hand and carpet in what he does, and carpet in what he does with them. The world may never know. The world may never know. Between meat and carpet. Hey guys, what do you happen when you meet me with a carpet? Meet me for a magic carpet ride. Aha! Oh, bad puns. Bad jokes. Bad jokes. Shock says, oh, before I forget, for anyone on the stream, Noodles and I have invited Edison over to our channel when we start playing 7 Days to Die. Yes! I was looking at that. I haven't actually decided if I'm going to like break down and buy that game, but it does look really cool. It looks fun. It certainly does look fun. That is for sure. Thinking like this would do the job. It does look really cool. It looks really cool. I'm trying to be like really select. Like Steam is trying so hard to make me part with my money. Like, and they're so good at it too. Like Steam is really good at getting me to part with my monies. Okay. I need more carpet because this is not gonna do the job here. But I know where I can get more. There's some red sheep around somewhere. Yeah, so that might be the thing. But yeah, you know, I might try and see if anyone like is looking for ideas, because like, okay, my birthday's coming up, and a lot of times some people are like, what do you want for your birthday? I'm like, I don't really need that much. I'm a pretty simple guy. It sounds like I will be getting for my birthday. I'm gonna make a quick trip out to where is it called? The over the sea base, over the sea, to get me some more Red Bull. But I'm gonna try flying there. I don't usually fly to Ghostwood. I probably should have gotten more. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take the Nether because I don't have a lot of rockets on me right now. I have more. I just don't have them on me. So I should probably. I would hate to like not be able to quite make it there. But yeah. Yeah. So I'm thinking like I do know that I'm gonna be getting from the sounds of it, I'll be getting Elder Scrolls Online for my birthday, and that's the only thing I really wanted, honestly. So that's really cool. But if anyone else is like really looking for anything, like I might suggest, hey, you know, there's the 7 Days to Die thing. You know, it looks pretty cool. You know, it's as good of excuse as any. I always just told people if you ever want to get something like a Steam gift card, you can't go wrong. You really cannot go wrong getting me a Steam gift card. You know, so we'll have to see on that. We will have to see. But yeah, 7 Days to Die. It looks really kind of cool. I have a I saw that there's a free-to-play, which is probably... Oh, why am I going here? This isn't where I need to be. There's a free-to-play... Like, it looks like the poor man's 7 Days to Die. It's called Unturned. I haven't tried it yet. It looks like it's trying really hard to be 7 Days to Die. I'm sure it's not. But it may be kind of fun to try it out. You know? Not, like, kind of like... Well, okay, Brawlhalla is not a good example. Because Brawlhalla isn't really the poor man's... Super Smash Bros. Because it's legit. It does not feel like a free-to-play game. It really feels like a well-built game. But Unturned, it doesn't quite. It looks kind of cheap. But maybe it'll surprise me. I don't know. But I'm anxious to try it out. That's for sure. Let's go make these sheep naked. You know, wear out these shears at this rate. It's a sheep mosh pit, guys! Alright. This place is looking good. I just gotta say. It is looking really good. Just gonna borrow your crafting bench, Quill. Don't you mind? I'm sure you won't. How do I do? There we go. It's like that. That's how it's done. Got it. That's actually even easier. Even easier. Shock says, Brawlhalla even has a full and rapidly growing esports community. Yeah, like, it looks really legit. I kept going back and forth on, like, do I want to drop 20 bucks on the character pack for Brawlhalla? So then, like, I have all the characters. And, like, that's a really fair price. Like, it really does not feel like they're trying to nickel and dime you, you know? Like, a lot of the cosmetic things are, like, okay, the cosmetic stuff is way overpriced. Like, getting a new outfit for a lot of these characters is like $5 or $6 for like one character's new outfit. That's kind of overpriced. But $20 for all, and like it's just cosmetic, so I really can't complain. See, Shock says that's a dope lighthouse. Did Quill build that? Yep, this is. Did you not see this? Yeah, this is his. He calls it the Over the Sea base. It's kind of a pun on over the sea. Hold on, when it falls here. He just says it's free to play. That's an auto download. Nice. Yeah, no, this place is really, really impressive. Quill built this one. See, Minecraft First Light Gaming says, this is great, dude. Oh, thank you. This actually was not my build. One of the other guys in the server built this. I'm just over stealing his sheep. But yeah, this is his lighthouse, and he's ultimately making an underwater base that's over here. It's going to be like this really cool underwater path. This is more of just like a landmark to find it from the surface. And it's going to go down here. Yeah, and this looks really cool. I think this is going to be awesome. He's really been working on this, and I think it's really coming along. Shock says, it's a toss-up if you want to buy it. I will say, check out the seasonal colors. Those can be bought using gold. Oh, cool. Like, right now, I'm kind of leaning towards not buying the pack. Like, it's a perfectly fair price. Like, that's not my my reason for not buying it. Like, I look at it like, you know, okay, I'd pay $20 for Brawlhalla, you know? But it's actually kind of fun. Like, I feel like if I did buy the character pack, I wouldn't be as motivated to log in every day and earn the coins and do it that way. Like, that's actually part of the fun for me. And I don't mind using a variety of different okay, this should be enough of this stuff for now. I don't mind using a variety of different characters, you know, like for the rotation. See, Shock says it has a really cool thematic feel, landmark or otherwise. Yeah, and like particularly if your base is an underwater base, having like a lighthouse as the landmark, I think Quill's done a really nice job over here. Serious kudos to him. Once again, if anyone hasn't subscribed to Quill, that should be the other thing you should do, is go do this. Crazy Quillman 157. I've got the link to his channel in a lot of my videos. Shock says, I will say that you get extra gold from missions daily, and after you unlock the stances and colors, you start getting gold for leveling up characters. Oh, that's nice. See, like, that's the thing. Like, I kind of feel like it's more fun having to earn that, which, how backwards is that for these, like, free-to-play games, right? Like, normally, like, trying to do it without, trying to, like, get stuff without spending money is, like, a boring grind, you know? Like, it's like, oh, it's so boring that it's like, all right, you fine, just take the money to stop the madness, stop the mind-numbing boringness. Oh, Shady sub to Quill. Nice. But in Brawlhalla, like, it's like, I like popping on each day and doing the missions just so I can get some coins. Like, I like doing that. And, like, you get, like, usually if you're doing, like, the free-for-all, you get, like, 50 coins, 40 to 50 coins. Oh, cool. Good job, Shady. You got 15 subs. Like, you get, like, you know, 40 to 50 coins each time, which, you know, for each match you do. And they're fun to do, so, like, it flies by. So, like, hi, Shady. Like, how cool. Like, it's a really it's one of those, like, gems of a free-to-play game that, like, it's really well done. It doesn't nickel and dime you. It really makes it enjoyable. I'm being fished! Oh, no! See, Depressed DJ says, Brawlhalla had my doubts at first, but now I've played it. It is amazing. I know, that's what I felt, too. I was like, okay. Oh, cool. It's a generic, it's, you know, it's the generic, you know, the poor man's Super Smash Bros. Whatever, you know, sounds fine. I can get behind that, you know. But it's really so much more than that. That to call it, like, to think of it just as that is really not doing it service. Ah! Uh-oh! 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 He's got me! That's awesome. Let's pop a few more jack-o'-lanterns in here just to keep it lit. another one here. This has been an awesome stream, can I say? Shock says, Shady, you 100% can't see this unless Edison relays it. Oh. Well, I'm not saying anything. Awesome. Okay, that looks pretty good. This looks like a nice engine. Maybe I'll... That's a little out of place. Oh, no! Shady died! Oh, no! Shady! No! That looks lame. Yeah, that's about the distance I think it needs. That's, I think, about right. The thing I like about this building is it uses angles other than the normal, like, boxy stuff. See, Mr. First Light, or Minecraft First Light Gaming says, this is an open server because it's awesome. This is actually my Patreon server. So it's for any of my patrons and such we play on here. So it's not an open server, but if it's something that like you really get invested in, you can totally hop on. I'll give you a quick flyby of it because it's actually got some pretty cool stuff. Let's get a. This is my little project village over here. It's like all my farms and such are a village. We kind of like build a story. This is a work in progress mob grinder up here. But yeah, this is like, I call it Seaside. It's my little seaside village. This is the library I'm building. That's my old base I'm going to be replacing soon. This is the Church of Cobble. One of our guys' bases over here. All kinds of stuff, really. It's really coming along. It's really coming along. We got a couple of, these two aren't really too active on here anymore, but they have awesome bases. And this is Shady's new base over here. Oh, he's got his beacon running. That's awesome. We just fought a wither for him, and he got himself a beacon. I should go swing by the iron farm too, because that looks really cool. Oh, I was supposed to relay that to him. No, I totally wasn't going to relay anything about once it shows up in a sub box, he'll sub back. No way, man. No, that ain't me. All right, let's cruise over. Yeah, the other, like, prior to making this library, I'm going to run out of rockets. Oh, no. My favorite build, just as far as visual aesthetics, was this iron farm over here. I feel like I really got across what I was trying to do with it. But this is the iron farm. There's like a little nether path. Basically, it's the nether seeping out into the overworld. Like, it's like a crater almost. This big broken, dilapidated path to get over here. And I think this just looks awesome. I really like it. I'm gonna spread this out a little bit though. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see, Shock says, I'm gonna take the railway over. Yeah, because then we can also see how the rail looks. How the view of it looks so far going through the rail, since the rail goes right through the library. That'll look pretty cool. And I will read comments as I do. Let's see. Shock says, have you seen any of their dev AMAs, Edison? The Brawlharma YouTube channel sits with some of the devs every couple of days and goes over new ideas. Oh, I haven't. Oh, I'm going to have to check that out. Thank you for telling me about that. That sounds really cool. Shady's got to go eat. Well, thanks for hanging out, Shady. I'll probably be ending this pretty soon, too. It's actually been hour and 45 minutes now streaming. That's pretty cool. I don't usually do Minecraft streams quite this long, but it feels good doing a longer one. Definitely was a good thing to be working on. Yeah, this looks really cool. Again, I don't know what Wolfgang exactly was working on, but it really looks cool what he was started. Shock says, I love the colors, the dark brown and orange mixed with the nether in the wall. It feels like it's an older mine that was abandoned by the natives when they breached the nether. Awesome story there. Yeah! Okay, let's see how this looks. Looks nice. The glass just brings this to life. Oh, yeah. I might put glass on this level so you can see through here better now that I see how it looks. Because you can't really... It kind of obscures your view. The theme... DJ says, let's make it an even 2 hours. All right, that's a good goal. Let's make it an even 2 hours. I can dig that. But the theme I was going for with that iron place was the iron farm was something that like you would see like a forge, like a weapons forge in Mordor. You know, like the dark, you know, mountains and lavas and stuff. Shock agrees the walls need to be glass. Yeah, I'm thinking so as well. Definitely got to be that glass. But yeah, I was thinking like Mordor Forge, like a weapon forge. You know, I pictured like orcs. I actually had plans to down below the walkway, have like some automated minecarts with zombie pigmen from the Nether, like cruising back and forth in there, to make it so that it looks like they're like down there working and mining and building stuff, you know, all that kind of thing, which would look really cool. All right, let's keep going here. I want to wait a sec so it doesn't get too dark, and then I will go check on my cows. They might not have grown that much since I was away for some of that time. Let's see. Shock says, DJ, you're shooting so low. Let's make it an even 3 hours. Whoa, now. I would love to do a 3-hour stream. Actually, honestly, not so much on Minecraft. My brain gets fried after a while on Minecraft. Like, I could do a 5-hour stream of Skyrim. Like, bring it on, man. Bring it on. Don't mind if I have a sandwich in my hand after a while because I might get hungry. But bring it on. I could stream that all day and night. But Minecraft, like, it's very creative, you know? And after a certain point of Minecraft, like I'm kind of at that point now. DJ says, nah, and even 666 hours will do. I don't know about that, but let's do one of those 24-hour live streams, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm game if you are. I kind of like not connecting these. I think just have that one connect will be just fine. But maybe extend these out a little. That might look nice. Yeah, that might look nice. Yeah, do like one of those 24-hour live streams. So Mordor Weapon Forge, make those jack-o'-lantern golems to guard it. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. Of course, the problem... Okay, here's the thing. Those iron... the iron farm, the way it works is a little tragic. Because, yeah, I could use, like this guy over here is the iron golem I think you're talking about. Oh, Yuki's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Yeah, these guys, this is an iron golem. Well, the way that an iron farm works is iron golems spawn when there's a village, which technically anything with enough doors and a villager counts as a village. So like this is technically a village because there's all these doors here. So it makes villagers spawn. Hi guys. And it makes, when there's enough villagers, it makes iron golems spawn. So that's what they are for. They protect the village. But how an iron farm works is it makes it so that they spawn in a certain area that then funnels them down to their death. So we make iron by roasting tons of these guys in mass. Oh, he's looking at me. Sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. So it might be kind of cruel to make him stand guard over there. It might be kind of impolite. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm hitting that point where it's like I'm not quite sure what to be doing. The main thing I need is just more leather. That's the big bottleneck here. I should figure out if I can make a more efficient way to get leather, because that might even be a better use of my time to try and find a way to get more leather going on here. Shock says, we'll probably have it set to one in-game day being 1 hour. Then we may well get through day 4 or so. Oh, nice. Let's see. Minecraft First Light Gaming says, I like what you did with the jack-o'-lanterns under the carpet for lighting. Yeah. Well, because otherwise, like, there's so much floor space in here that trying to light it all up would look really tacky. So just putting some carpet down, you don't notice anything. You don't notice it. But then, oh, look. Jack-o'-lanterns. And they're pretty cheap, too. That's the nice thing about jack-o'-lanterns is they're pretty cheap. Like, I was originally going to do glowstone, but then Quill, the same guy who made that that lighthouse we saw earlier, he's like, dude, why don't you just, like, why don't you just, like, you know, what was it? Yeah, use jack-o'-lanterns. And I'm like, oh, that's actually pretty smart. Okay, I do know something I should make. May as well take care of this now. Let's declutter my inventory a touch. Because every time I start building anything, my inventory just gets super cluttered. Super cluttered. Alright, that should be fine. Head back in my main base. See if I've got some iron. Because one of the things I'm going to need... Oh, this is also if you're... First Light Gaming. This is my cool little sugarcane farm. It's disguised as... I try to have like a story for everything here, but it's a... It's the sea salt float. It's for sea salt ice cream. So you can get your ice cream. See? Ice cream. Yum. And you can get some soda, of course. It'll boost your speed. But it's a sugarcane farm. It's pretty cool. See. First Light Game says, I'm definitely going to do that in my builds. Yeah, it's a great solution for lighting. Definitely recommend it. Because, again, you know... Jack-o'-lanterns are cheap, and carpets are cheap, and it looks nice. Shock says, well, you have all the stuff to do in Minecraft with the building and the crafting and meeting up in the town's map. Then you need to worry about food, water, so everyone doesn't starve. Yeah. Yeah, it can be... Yeah, that's... Are you talking about 7 Days to Die? I must have missed when we started talking about that again. Because I think that's what you're talking about. Okay. Let's see. Iron. Here we go. Oh, yeah, I've got some iron. I've got some iron. And let's go ahead and make a... Oh, I'm going to need one more book. Do I have one book hanging? I probably used up all my books, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did. I was going to go ahead and make a... make an enchantment table. I guess I could use my one from upstairs here. That would do the job. Okay, so I need... No, it's not what I need. What am I doing? Stop this immediately. For each anvil, because I'm going to need anvils, I'm going to need 3 blocks of iron. Yeah, 3 blocks of iron. And then like that, it makes an anvil. I want at least 3 of those. So let's just get on that. 2. I like this little pattern I've been doing. I don't really know where that came from, but I can dig it. Okay, 3 anvils. That's a good start. First, let's see. First Light Gaming says all the builds are epic. I need to take some tips. Yeah, yeah. I'm really pleased with how the builds have been going on this server. It's starting to kind of resemble like we know what we're doing, which is good, which is really good. All right, I just need 1 book, and I should be able to make an enchantment table. I've got some diamonds, but I think all my books are invested in those bookshelves, which is kind of sad. Maybe there'll be some more. Oh yeah, Shockson, yeah, 7 days. And DJ says we're doing sleep blocks because we're both sick. Oh no, sorry you're sick, but sleep blocks are fun. Wait, I should probably go put the rest of this extra iron away quick. But yeah, because anvils we're going to need, because we're going to be getting all those enchanted books that you can add to your stuff. And that's going to be good. And then definitely enchantment table. And that's really it. I'll need to be breeding a bunch of villagers to get the... to get a bunch of really good librarians. Let's see. Shock plus is background process called heat, which is set by biome. The more active you are in the biome, the more and stronger zombies get drawn to you. Ooh, that sounds fun. Ooh, Shock and All says, what is a sleep lock? That is a Nuzlocke rule, but there's an added rule, and that's if you go to sleep before you finish the game, like in real life, if you go to sleep before finishing the game, you lose. Which means that you literally play the whole game in one straight run. So like it's usually like a 20-some hour ordeal doing a sleep block. Like you just sit there, it's like, all right, I'm in for the long haul here, guys. In for the long haul. All right, murdered. Very good. Let's get some more breeding. Let's see. Yeah, DJ says a Nuzlocke, but I'm not allowed to sleep until me or Manatee wins. Yeah, it's pretty intense. It's pretty hardcore. Pretty hardcore. Not for the faint of heart, or for the faint of caffeine. Shock says, cries in a corner. Yeah. Yeah, it's quite a thing. It's a thing that people do. Alright, got some leather. Good stuff. Hey, I don't know if any of you guys know this. I know, Shock, you might not, but anvils, they have physics. Isn't that great? It's one of the few things in Minecraft that actually has physics. Like, it'll drop. And it actually does damage, too. Alright, hang on one more sec, folks. Gotta get something for the little mister again. One moment. Alright, in return I have... Shock says, what? Physics? I know, right? What place does physics have in a game like this? Clearly none. Clearly none. Alright, let's use at least one of these books to make an enchantment table. Just at least one. It's getting dark. Yeah, like, if you just have something like this, little... simple little pumpkin setup. It's easy to keep up on jack-o'-lanterns. DJ, have my Starbucks though. Nice. Hashtag go Starbucks. I worked at Starbucks for 7 years. That's a long time. I'm definitely a fan. Definitely a fan. All right. What was it? Okay. Gotta get my... Where to put my paper? I don't know. We're going to need these planks, too. The paper's in this one. There we go. Alright. Let's make some magic. Oh, look at that. It's exactly worked out to the same amount. Nice. Okay, so first things first. I think... It's been a while since I've made an enchantment table. I think it's like that. Yeah. Very good. Awesome. Now the rest of these books... can make more bookshelves, because that is what I need. See, did someone say something? No, that's just me. All right, one more second again. Sorry. Man, the kids have been so well behaved for this stream. My goodness. Let's see. How? First Light Gaming says, "How did you get so popular on YouTube, dude?" Why? Well, clearly it's my talent. Obviously, no, no, that's not it at all. I happen to have a brother who was already popular. Honestly, the only reason I'm popular, the reason I got known on YouTube is because my brother is well known on YouTube, so he did some collaborations with me, and that kind of got me a bit of a following. After that, then it's just me cranking out material, but I definitely, I'd love to be like, yeah, it's just all, pure skill and work and such, but honestly, I had a lot of help. Yeah, that actually looks kind of cool. I'm going to have to make a setup for this, but I'm just going to pop it over here just to signal this is where I plan on working on this stuff. see. Manatee says, I'm late, but sleep blocks are hard. Yeah. Well said. Well said. I've never actually done a sleep block. I did a sleep versus thing where it was that Pokedex collection thing. Was anyone there for that? I know it didn't ever get on YouTube, which really made me sad. But it was 4 people doing a it was a Pokedex completion competition, and it was a 24-hour stream, and that was really cool. All right. It's been 2 hours now, guys. It's been 2 hours, and I'd say we got a lot done in this time. Look at this place. This is really looking nice. This is really you know what? This is looking nice. This is looking awesome. Yeah, awesome. And I'm still speaking, even after talking nonstop for 2 hours. That's great. I'm gonna check up here quick, see if we got any more gunpowder. This thing, and at the right time, like this thing can work really good. It can be getting it felt like a half hour even, like not very long up here. I got like a stack or more of gunpowder. Like it really works. Okay, a little bit of gunpowder, not too much. It works better if you're up here, for sure. Oh, Benedict did. Yeah, you remember it. Awesome. Yeah, you were there. That's awesome. Yeah, that was really cool. That was really cool. All right. But the other reason I want to come up here is it's a great launching point to get a look at this. I'm going to F1. Actually, I should make sure I'm on my rockets. F1, and let's end this by a quick little sweeping around. Look at this. Look at that, guys. Wow. Only problem is that it just went too fast. Look at this place. Simply epic. Simply epic. Really, really cool. I am digging it. Oh, yeah. So thank you all so much for joining me for this extra long stream. This was fun. This is like a marathon stream for me. First Light Gaming was enjoying this stream. Well, I'm glad you were enjoying it. Hey, Matthew. Hi, Daddy. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Definitely subscribe, and I'll be doing more of these if you like this kind of thing. I definitely do more. Or check out the archives. It's been, you can see us... you can see us put together some of this stuff. But yeah, I usually do a couple Minecraft streams a week, so definitely worth checking out. But anyways, for now, I'm... Just a second, okay, bud? Thank you all so much for joining me. This was an awesome, fun time. Extra long, extra good. Got down to business. Got it going. So, you should say hi, Matthew. They were actually asking about you. They were wondering... Matthew was wondering... everyone was wondering where Matthew's at.
I was just playing upstairs.
Yeah, I told him you were playing Banjo-Kazooie, and we started talking about it. Which is your favorite game?
Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie, not Banjo-Tooie?
Nope.
Awesome. So thank you all so much for joining us. I'm going to go hang out with my boys now. They've been so good while I was streaming, so I'm going to give them some attention now. So thank you all so much, and until next time, catch you later, everybody.